It's time for baseball on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Into the box now, Trevor Story. He will lead this one off today.
Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome to XBL Network. This is Jerhawk on PS4 with MLB The Show 20. So, real quick here, I will be doing franchise in a little bit. Got my Mariners franchise, trying to build that sorry team up. But, let's start out with Road to the Show. And they say they have some new features this year. But I have not made a character yet. It does give you the option to continue from last year. But I'm just going to go ahead and just make a new guy from scratch so you guys can see the character creator if you're new to this game. I think this is a good tutorial, whatever. So let's say start new. And we're from Washington State. So we want to be a starting pitcher, a closing pitcher. You can choose all your positions here. I played right field when I played baseball back in middle school and high school. But I did that last year in MLB The Show. So let's go ahead and be a starting pitcher. So you start out with 3 pitches. So we'll just do a 2-seam fastball, be my go-to. A good secondary pitch to have would be your curveball. Where's the curveball? Here we go. And let's see here. Slider's probably your good go-to for that. Yes, it is me. It is I. I'm here. I'm not sure what the hell a Vulcan change is. So I'm leaning either towards slider or change up for my third pitch. We'll go with change up, and then as I progress my guy, I'll develop a slider. We'll just do change up right now. Or Vulcan change. I don't know, that seems just a little too weird for me right now. Change up. Well, let's start with the same letter. Yes, I'm going to show my real name on here, so if you guys want to stalk me, here you go. I always like to be 14. I'm left-handed, but I do bat right-handed. Okay, so you got, this is the same as other years here, but you got different types of pitchers you can be. Just a different change-up, yep. So you can be a flamethrower, so obviously you got a really good fastball, but your control is going to be kind of weak. He'd be plain filthy, like Deus's boy Greg Maddux. Control freak. These are your three types: flamethrower, filthy, or control freak. So this is more of accuracy, trying to paint the corners. Filthy, you know, a lot more breaking ball action. Flamethrower, I mean, you're just gonna throw the ball 100 miles an hour. So let's see here. I'm more of a control freak. We'll just go with this pitching style. Be more like a Jamie Moyer, or as we got up here, another Braves pitcher, Tom Glavine. Look, we got 3 Braves pitchers for for your examples: John Smoltz, Greg Maddux, or Tom Glavine. I'm gonna be like Tom Glavine. And then you got your personality. They introduced this last year. You can be the heart and soul, captain. You can be Maverick or lightning rod. Yeah, well, Braves pitchers apparently are that great. They are awesome. But I'm gonna be heart and soul. That's the personality I'm gonna get here. You get the strike zone is slightly larger. Uh, you get your boosted perks, improved effectiveness during day games. We'll do this. Oh, and then you get a secondary one. So secondary, I'll do captain, and the third, I'll be Maverick.
How? Jeremy How?
Perfect. One of the only sports games that has my name in it. Okay, here we go. Oh shit. Okay. I am 6'1", so I'm 73 inches. Weight, let's go ahead and bump this sucker up here. 250 sounds good. Husky. Fat. I'm husky. Let's go with that. That looks good. His arms look a little too weird. I guess shape 9 looks like me a little bit, and then we can customize this as we go, of course. And this is the hairstyle I usually go with. Here's this retro. That looks brown to me. Okay. The Hawk. It already has my mustache style in the game. There's actually a guy in real life on the Oakland Athletics, a pitcher that has this mustache. In our previous waiter at Olive Garden, before the shutdowns of the restaurants, waiter had that same mustache too. It's kind of unnerving at first. But let's just go with something simple. I was looking for this with a mustache, but there we go. That seems reasonable. Oh, here we go. Now we can pair it with something. So, you know, it's pretty good character customization here they have in the game. I don't think that they have the face scan thing, but honestly, a lot of the face scan things kind of suck anyway. But if you get them to work, then that's awesome. I have more of that upward twisty kind of a nose. Okay, and the ears look fine to me. That, I mean, I don't know. It's about as close as I'm gonna get. Oh, the jaw. Okay. Well, okay, there he is, our new pitcher. Okay, your journey begins here at the Bowman Scout Day event. This is your opportunity to have MLB scouts grade your individual skills according to the true 2080 scale. These grades, along with your performance in the showcase games to follow. Oh.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day.
There I am, flapping my wings, ready to take off. There I am, marching. Running. I'll modify my pitching animation later when it gives me a chance. I don't know if I had that option already, but I didn't see one. Whoops. That was too good. I ran a 60-yard dash in 7.32. Oh, I wish I could do that.
Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
So this is all the exact same as last year. Looks like I'm talking to my twin there. Yeah, look just like me. Sorry, I forgot it does that in the PlayStation streams. It disappears. But okay, let's go ahead and try this warm-up game here. So we'll try this amateur showcase here, and then we'll move over to franchise mode and do a Mariners
Afternoon
game.
baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West. Jeremy Howe, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
In now, Juan Pena, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Pena.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
107.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory
Good
now
catch,
behind
man.
third. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Homer Chavis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Homer.
Grounded to the right. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. At the plate, Kenneth Patton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lying towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luis Cora. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Hey, we got 2 down now, 2 down.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1.
Ball. 2-1's the count.
Chavis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Fernandez is there and he'll put it away to retire the side. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. Striding forward now is the DH, Damian Ramsey, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
I'm not sure what difficulty I have this mode on. In my franchise, I have it set on a dynamic difficulty. That's probably what I'll do with this.
That missed. That's the ball.
1 out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2-0.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Good piece of hitting right there, but you could tell the guy on the mound is a little frustrated. He was on autopilot for a while there, setting him down as fast as they were standing in there. But he gives up a double there. He's got to put that behind him and refocus, though. Going to be pitching out of the stretch here, and that's a different challenge altogether. We'll see how he does.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So striding in, Juan Bermudez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Ball.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Nope.
2-1.
Come on,
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
That'll hurt my draft stock.
Yeah, these scouts know that all pitchers give up home runs from time to time, but they hate to see a young guy that gives up a lot of them. The key for him is to get out of this inning as quickly as possible so he can put that home run out of his mind.
Into the box now, Carl Hernandez.
Oh, this is on
So
dynamic
after the first
difficulty. I
pitch,
see it
he
now.
bounces it into foul territory. And a
1 ball, 1
fastball
strike.
way off target here, and it's even at 1. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Stepping in now, Juan Pena, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And this will be fouled away. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Howe is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a run.
Hey, here we go, guys.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Homer Chavis.
The shortstop.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball
I'm
again
getting
or
pissed.
something slow below the zone?
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
I'm going to kick this umpire's ass.
1-1.
Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, and as they say, they all look like line drives in the box score, but the reality is he made a really good pitch.
Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And now
I'm
it'll
getting
kick
four up
around
here.
in the corner.
No runner, cut
And
hole,
now they'll
cut
have
hole.
runners at the corners to start off the inning. Into the box, Luis Cora. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. On to first, and it's
Thank
a
you.
double play, although the run does come into score from third. So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the DH, Damian Ramsey, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Here's another 0-2.
1-2 is the count.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Right side hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
No runner, cut hole.
At the plate, Luke Clay swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. A runner on first with 2 away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Clay is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on. There's a swing and a
They are
drive,
tearing my ass
and
up in this
everybody's
thing.
just going to sit
Goodness.
back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
That's the second long ball he's given up here in this limited outing. It's going to make a lot of scouts nervous about taking him in the draft. If you're worried about a guy giving up home runs in bunches, you're probably going to have to pass on him. We'll see how this plays out in the draft.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And he is in there. So now to the plate, Juan Bermudez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
2 takes, and now
That's
he's
a
down
favorable
0-2.
call.
I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to
Jeez,
run.
man, this
And
guy
that's in for
sucks.
his second hit of the afternoon.
Get me out of here.
Standing in now, Carl Fernandez, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. And he misses with it 1-1.
1-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So 3 runs on
Your attention,
Monty
please.
Pickett takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Oh, my draft stock has plummeted.
For the West, 9 runs on 20 hits.
My draft stock has fallen. So let's go ahead and just save this real quick. And then we'll do a franchise game now. So that's right to the show. There it is. There's Vogie. So I usually do about one game a week. If there's like a special matchup I want to do, I'll do that too. But let's go ahead and we'll do this game against Oakland with Marco Gonzalez. Oh, the Dodgers are offering me a trade. In this game too, the Dodgers traded Corey Seager to the Yankees for a couple guys. It's like a huge trade. Okay, let's see what they want. Oh, so they want a Seager back. They're gonna give me Alex Wood for Kyle Seager. Okay. He's 29, 79 overall. I appreciate the offer, but I'm going to turn that one down. Okay, so we're 10 and 10. Cool. Let's go ahead and do this game. A cool thing too, also, I wanted to show you guys in the franchise mode. They got these sponsorships. I think they had this last year too. But you can place different sponsorships in the broadcast. And so I've already earned $60,000 by having this Louisville Slugger sponsorship. You get $30,000 per win. These are in games that you actually play, obviously. So I've won 2 games with that sponsorship on there. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's really tiny, but I wish that there was a way to customize ticket sales and concessions and stuff like that. It doesn't seem to give you that option. It's kind of a stripped down, but still pretty cool. So we are in Oakland for this game here. Nobody wants Yasiel Puig. He's still a free agent. Yeah, fine with me. He sucks. So as you can tell by these overall ratings, I mean, the Mariners are not very good. But we're building. We got a lot of young prospects in the farm system. And you can get two different broadcast styles this year. Last year you had three, but they changed it to, you got the show theme and the MLB Network theme. So let's go with the show. So they have a left-handed pitcher going, so I want to try to get some right-handers up here. So far, all only right-handed batters we got Haniger, Murphy, White, Nola, Moore, Lopes. Yeah, all right.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now. Sean Manaea is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
The pride and joy of Android High School in Gary, Indiana. Sean Manaea, he had the no-hitter against the Boston Red Sox, one of the tougher lefties. It reminds me a lot of Sid Fernandez. Low three-quarter arm angle, mid to upper 90s fastball, good curveball, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Damn it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. D. Gordon is retired to kick off the inning.
Malik.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too low, 1-0. His career numbers against Manaea, he's gone 2 for 5. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. So digging in now, Mitch Haniger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Haniger.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. keeping particularly close
Okay,
tabs on
fine,
him.
I won't steal.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Smith leads off first with one away. And another throw over.
Dude,
keeping
I'm
particularly
not
close
stealing.
tabs
I
on him.
swear. I swear I'm not gonna steal. Just pitch.
The 1-0 home.
That's Bolton. 2 balls, no strikes.
Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Line towards center field. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training, entering this one with a batting average over 300. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Okay.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Pitch out.
2-0.
Nothing doing.
Runner, yes,
There
yes.
goes Smith. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Marco Gonzalez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat
Leading
sheet,
off,
a very high whip coming into this start.
shortstop.
One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but
Batting
it
second.
wasn't outrageous.
The
Hey,
center
listen,
fielder,
calling balls and
number
strikes is a
22.
really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
To 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing
Marco's
through
starting
it
off
for
good.
out number 2.
Got
The
better
main
than my
job
pitcher
of
was
the number
doing.
1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the
Batting
order up
third.
with an opportunity
The first
to do
baseman,
some damage. So
Mark.
when you strike both of them out,
Jerhawk.
you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing in the Oakland first. On to the second now from the Coliseum. Still scoreless. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Kyle
Leading off for
Seager.
the Mariners.
And he's definitely off
third
to a
baseman,
fast start in the
Kyle
early part of the season.
Seager.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Minaya has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The next 3-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is it. The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
So coming to the plate, Tom Murphy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now pitch on the way. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Drives it out to deep right center field. Piscotty's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Into the box, Evan White. He went deep in the contest last night.
White.
Now here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Last half of the second set to go. Chris Davis next to bat. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That evens it up 1-1. Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. A runner at first with no outs here. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. The 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A two-run job by Stephen Piscotty. First home run of the campaign for him. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
At the plate now, Austin Allen. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 2 home runs and a pair of RBIs. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. Right there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D. Where you put 2 of them in there, you're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
Sheldon Noisy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2-0 now. From the stretch. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But the Athletic strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Oakland.
Oh, God. We got some catching up to do now.
At the plate, Austin Nola, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First delivery to him on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is gonna clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Mariners strike for a run. It's now a 2-1 score.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake. And you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Got the new perfect rating there on the left, as you can see.
The shortstop, Tim.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
The 1-0.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mariners able to get one back in the inning thanks to the solo.
The Athletics due to hit here in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. And one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. And that's the first out. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Next up for the A's, Mark Canha. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They still lead it 2-1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
For Seattle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Malik Smith.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
3 balls and a strike to count to Malik Smith. 4 pitches, all takes. So showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Throw to first in time, 1. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
I'm not challenging it.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Pinder has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They're down 2-1. Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He reached on a single in his first try. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
Grounded back up the middle. Gordon is up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter,
striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
This is foul right side. He'll try again, 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
Oh, come on.
Ball and no strikes. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Line drive to left, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Behind 0-2 now. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3 in the 1. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Tom Murphy.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Evan White looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Chopped at 3rd. Chapman brings it in. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Austin Nola. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And he falls behind 0-2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Just hung in there on that one. Again, a 1-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's some.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Our score remains 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th.
Leading
now
up,
batting, Chad Pinder.
The left fielder.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Right side. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next for Oakland.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sheldon Noisy, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Breaking ball called just a bit low. The 2-1 home. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, as that evens things at 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Sheldon Noisy
becomes
out number 2 this inning.
Jorge Mateo.
And this is low, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A's are gone in order, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Oh, Marco, you're so silly.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Dylan Moore, to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been
The 2-0 on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Three and 2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Piscotty has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
The batter, number 10.
Settling in now, Tim Lopes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1. This one's down to third. Chapman's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, D. Gordon. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Ready for another shot now.
Leading
Ramon
off,
Laureano.
48.
0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Henniger is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
So now it's Mark Hanna. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
We got ourselves a pitcher's duel.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They still lead it 2-1. So here's Malik Smith. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he popped him up, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. 1 ball, no strikes the count. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
There goes Smith. In there. Now the throw. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Clearly they were hoping to be aggressive and doing some running tonight, but I think they're going to need to adapt now. It's not working, and you just can't keep running into outs.
Damn, this catcher and his rocket arm.
The 2-1 home.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
There's the good fastball.
Oh,
he can't
come on.
catch up. 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hard liner to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Last half of the 7th here. Into the box now, Matt Chapman. No hits to this point. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Cut fastball, and it's by him. 1-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
1-2 now. Here it comes. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stephen Piscotty will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Cutter low, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And into left field for a one-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them.
Austin Allen.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Good, Marco.
So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. In there, strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Fouled straight back.
Well, as we have this pitchers duel going on here in Oakland, thank you so much for tuning in to XBL Network. This is Jerhawk with MLB The Show 20 on PlayStation 4. And if you have any questions, just feel free to communicate in the chat.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first three pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The A's strand one. They lead it 2-1. Liam Hendricks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in, Tom Murphy. He'll have the first crack at it here as we... Here it comes. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Now action... the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hendricks, originally from down under in Australia. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Fastball well outside.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Hey, welcome to the stream. I don't have any codes for you, I'm sorry. But we really do appreciate you tuning in here. And for the follow, LG123, we appreciate that. But I apologize, we don't have any codes or anything here.
The first baseman, number 12.
Digging in now, Evan White. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there.
We're not having very good luck with our hitting today.
For the second out.
The left
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Oh, yeah, you can play if you want. Just put in the exclamation mark, my points, something like that. You can play. In regards to playing, if you're talking about playing MLB The Show, I don't have the PlayStation Plus or whatever. But there's all kinds of games that you can play in the chat. You can gamble and whatnot with points.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Damn, this Oakland pitching staff.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, if you want to play the show, the game, if you can find it, GameStops I believe are all closed now, but you can always download it on the PlayStation Store, $59.99. I don't have any codes for the game. I don't have anything like that for you. I'm sorry. I tried looking for it on Amazon, but due to the coronavirus, I think a lot of the shipping stuff with Amazon's pretty limited right now.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be
Hey,
trouble.
we got something going.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with it.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna give out my account information.
2-out double.
The designated hitter.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Three and 0 now.
Okay, come on, Seattle. We got this.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Damn it.
Swing and a miss for the 3rd strike as he went after what would have been ball 4. Instead, the inning is over.
So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The A's lead it 2-1. Coming to the plate now, Sheldon Noisy. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The batter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jorge Mateo. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Comes set and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Now
so a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. Has a look now to pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game. So that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to
what a pitcher's duel.
Joaquin Soria comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Joaquin.
Tim Lopes will be the one that'll lead things off, trying to get something done against Soria in the 9th. First offering on its way.
Tim Lopes.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Misses, ball 2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. And here's the speedster D. Gordon. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
The 1-0.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2.
That was a really bad swing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Mateo will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Up next for Seattle.
Next for Seattle, Malik Smith. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. High fly ball out to deep right field. Piscotty looks up. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Oh, that is awesome.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
To 2-2 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
All even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Struck him out. So it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's now 3-2 Seattle. Carl Edwards Jr. takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 16, Carl Edwards.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Oakland.
So striding forward now, Matt Chapman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far. Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. fouled off. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the ninth.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
All right.
Swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The M's came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Sam Tuivalala gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Carl Edwards Jr. earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire...
Well, that was a kick in the pants fun, wouldn't you say? I'm going to temporarily end the stream here for MLB The Show. I'll be back in about a half hour or so with Days Gone on PlayStation 4. I'm going to continue that story. Haven't played that in quite a while. First, let's advance to the next game we want to play here. So we got Minnesota as our next opponent. Let's go to, I seem to do really good with Marco, so we'll just go to Marco Polo. Oh, everybody's getting hurt now. Great.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Mariners starting pitcher, number 37, collected win number 3 this year. Got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win.
Alrighty, guys. So again, I'm going to end the stream right here, and I'll be back in a little bit with Days Gone.
Hit 3 long balls
Thanks
as
for tuning
they
in.
blew out Baltimore 9-0.